Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another recap of Baddies USA Chapter 2, Season 9, Episode 13, Line It Up, Dance. Let's get into it. So, at the club, altercation happened. I guess something involving Tavy, Summer, Cold Killer, and Tinka. Tinka decided to tase Tinka at the club. Fights ensued. Summer tried to throw a bottle at Tinker. So at that moment, the club was like, listen, it's time for y'all to pack it out. Like, get in that Uber and jet. So Cold Killer and Fauna, they got taken out of the club. Security took Summer out. Tinker, they put her to the side. And yeah, it was basically chaos. So and it was Tavy's birthday. It's like, Tavy, you just can't celebrate your birthday with the Baddies no more, because that is 2 years in a row. Like, come on, at this point, it's giving tainted. But anyways, nonetheless, so after that whole situation died down, um, we got, like, the next day, Dolly, Lex, no, it's actually still the same day or whatever the case may be. Whatever, so they get to the house, and yeah, surprisingly, Tavy walks in. So not Tinka, well, she was on my mom, but Lex, Tavy, and Dolly, they sitting in the same room, and it was just like, it's a first. So after that, it was like, it was cool to just actually see them sitting there. So not Tavy, Lex was like, I got you something. She gets up, she goes to the side, she brings out a gift with some balloons and a cake. It's a happy birthday, Tammy. I was just like, that just shows the growth that they finally let their beef die down and squash it. Like, it was beautiful to see. I was just like, yes. So, come to find out now, they let them know that they're doing line dancing. So everybody was like, let's go get turned up. Meanwhile, Rolly, Mariah, and Tasiki, they go sit down, I think at Taboo or whatever. And, they get their food or whatever. They talking about how everything went down, how if Tasiki and Biggie could get on one accord, talking about bringing in a replacement. And, yeah, they didn't really get to finish that because now it was like, let's go line dancing. So they got their quesadillas, they left the chips on the table, and then it was out. Meanwhile, we got everybody just meeting up everybody. Meanwhile, we got Biggie sitting down having food. DTB comes in and she starts telling her like what she been missing, because now they gave her the okay to be excused from the last house meeting. Kanaya comes, sweet girl Neek comes. So things just started getting left. And Biggie talk about there's no more shrimps left because I ate them. Yeah, okay, let that go. So whatever, they get in there and start talking about what happened, and then the whole Mariah to Tasiki situation. It was just like, it's too much. And then how the Ciroc and them girls got into it. It started going left. Then Biggie was like, so what's the issue between you and Neek? And Neek thinks she better than the program. And Kanaya was just like, I'm not worried about being your friend. It is what it is. I know you don't like me. I was trying to be cordial and cool. And then it went left. Eventually, Kanaya was just like, I'm just ready to get out of here. And whatever. So that situation was a no-go. So after that, we got Emery and Titi. They meet up before they go line dancing. The words were being exchanged. Emery feels as if she didn't do enough. Titi thought she didn't do nothing at all. And even when they rolled the clip back, it shows Emery fighting DTB, and Titi was actually looking in the way where Emery was, but I guess that's not helping out to her. I guess she wanted Emery to she wanted Emery to give her a kidney if that's doing the most. Like, come on now, like, make it make sense. Your issues is not her issues, so I could kind of see why she ain't do as much, but she did help out. Like, make it make sense. Like, come on now. You in these beefs, not me. Okay? Anyways, whatever. That's how I see it. Like, listen. So after that, TT was just like, you're not my friend. And I was thinking, Emery, just get up and walk away. It is what it is. Little be known to me that she got up and did the same thing. It's just like, I bet. What are we having a conversation for? It is what it is. Deuces. So everybody pull up to the line dancing studio. DTB, Biggie, um, not pressure. Oh, later on, Persuasion, Bahati, and a couple of other girls. So the lady tells them that she's got to do this trail ride line dance. So she starts teaching them the moves and stuff like that. Some of the girls start walking in, like Dolly and Legs. Dolly is on that type of time. Why she looked that way? Because she waited for somebody. Then I think E.T. walks in. And they start fighting or whatever the case may be. They went 2 rounds, so I guess the instructor was just like, yeah, I'm going to have to step to the side. So then Ciroc comes in, Mariah comes in, and you can tell the energy just shifted, but, you know, words being exchanged. I'm glad they didn't fight there, because it shows they got some growth to them and maturity. So Biggie was basically telling them, like, well, Dolly is asking, like, so what's the whole deal between Ciroc and Biggie's situation? So right while Mariah was there, so she could hear the truth, and Kanaya chimed in too. Like, what Biggie was saying is true, but she was just like, my sources don't believe that. It's like, it is what it is. It's not even your beef, but I understand y'all fought, and that should have been the end of it, but whatever. So that now that Mariah know that that's the truth, then in comes Pressure and TT, Emery comes into, Kanaya comes into, like, all that stuff. And then, Tavy had words to say to Pressure, because Pressure feels as if she's not apologizing for what she said. It is what it is. I'm just, they end up fighting too after that, and it was just like, Tavy was going round for round. She done packed out Pressure, she done packed out TT, and Emery just looking like, that ain't my problem no more. Like, it is what it is. Sorry to be. Then, Amber comes in. Pressure feels as if Amber did her dirty, and then Amber thought she was coming in to protect her. Like, Pressure's big. She do not need no help. But anyways, nonetheless, Amber comes in. She stands a few feet beside her. Next thing you know, Pressure hits her. So now they go in there to fight him. Amber ends up going outside because she got a busted lip or whatever. At this moment, Kanaya takes it upon herself to go outside to go check on, because once you're a cabaret girl, you're a cabaret girl for life, regardless if we got beef or not. Anyway, so she go check on her, and she was like, all right, that's cool. And she was just like, let me go tell my homies so I can go back in. So after that, talking, whatever, back and forth, Amber goes back in there, and then she ends up fighting her all over again. And then, as they was getting ready to leave or whatever, Amber sneaks Biggie. Biggie's upset. Lex comes to Biggie's defense, was just like, why you sneaking? That was uncalled for. So they end up going outside. Kanai helps go back with Amber into the car. And basically, Kanai went told Amber about herself. Biggie and Mariah still going out. Even though they were beefing, Mariah still tried to have her back, so that's cool. Come to find out, Biggie and Mariah are not going to longer be friends. It is what it is. Y'all pass that information on to whoever we got to pass it on to. And yeah, some more fights ensues for next week, and that's it. That's all. So with that being said, I'll see y'all the next one. Bye.